will take them all, and ye will give them to me. And then when Dwayne was in school, we went to Houston or Mountain Grove. He always like somebody was watching
go back down and we'll get your tape, okay? All right, very good. Yeah, each spring, very good. A week and a half ago, something like that.
make this bunch look a lot better.
I bring a little color to them.
Pick it up.
Yeah, no, it's here.
Been out playing golf today, Logan? You and Pig? Pig tried to pull one over on me. I was a little bit too short for you, wasn't I? You smell slow, man.
Look how nice those look. Parks, coolers, all that. You got the floor done?
Get close. About the last 2 rows. You gotta have spoiled slice fit in. RJD wants to turn it in. You want both? I talked to Cliffy. He said that Jason Andrews and announced that, said he just announced that about us doing about that and doing something. Well, we were talking about the varsity still on there. That's all. Well, probably because there's a 3-way deal. They all had one loss. Well, it had to be.
I think Austin beat there. I think Austin beat on.
One game, right? We only lost one game, right? And that was to Alton, right?
That'd be the only way that I could think. If it was a 3-way tie, we could have not done. But Alton, yeah, we get them head to head. That should be the first tiebreaker in the same record. Did you put that, come back to Jim bought him a chair down there. He worked with him.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah.
Play those well.
Let us know when.
course, every year they have a good team here lately, and they get in the district with us, and they've lost to Mountain Grove in the finals. Mountain Grove went to state the last, 2 or 3 years, and Licking ran into them in the championship game.
Right.
So now this year, this may be their year, because they've redone the district. We've got 3 teams from the east. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. Clearwater and
East Carter.
Yeah, East Carter. Yeah.
And so I don't know anything about them, but I would say with the other 5 teams, Mountain Grove, Houston, Liberty, Licking, I'd say you'd have to say Licking right now is favored to win the district.
Right.
Not knowing a whole lot about those 3 teams.
Right. But we know Mountain Grove is not as strong as they did in years past.
No, but they're never going to play at Mountain Grove again, I guess, from what I've heard. So
Yeah.
that always makes it tougher.
That seems odd, too. That seems really odd that Mountain Grove would get the district tournament, and they're on the far western side. They're westernmost team in the district, and we've got all those east teams this year. That's just weird.
Well, I think, of course, there's so many things that play into that. When you get 8 coaches together and they come to a meeting and they're going to vote on where you're going to have the district, there's no telling how those things play out. And
Alliances start being created.
Alliances and politics. But of course, the thing that helped Mountain Grove probably is you do have Houston and Licking up that way,
Right.
and they would have to come through here, of course, go to the east. So that helped a little bit. And I think probably the biggest thing that helped Mountain Grove was the facility. Obviously, they by far have the biggest, nicest,
Right.
newest facility.
Seat the most people.
Right. So that had a lot to do with it. But I can tell you, back when we used to, we had the district here many years, but there were some years we wanted the district and we had the best location. But if we were good, they didn't want to come here and play. And so that's what surprised me a little bit about that one out in Mountain Grove with their facility, as good as they were. But sometimes that has something to do. There's a lot of things to play into that. And I was a little surprised. I think maybe the vote was tied first, and then they had to break the tie.
Yeah, it was split. It was really split up bad from what I hear. And so, anyway, Mountain Grove is going to be the site for the district tournament this year.
Well, and maybe in Licking's case, they may have voted to go to Mountain Grove. They may decide they didn't want to drive.
Right.
Probably if you look at it.
Well, I would think Liberty would probably be the ideal center for all of those teams, but it didn't work out.
That's just the way it goes. So then you got to play good anyway, and I'm sure, and maybe something, I don't know how they voted, but I would say if Licking voted to go to Mount Grove, it might have been because they're not going to be, they are obviously not as good
strong
as they. Now, I'll say this, Dwayne will have that bunch playing, and they'll be a lot better probably than what they have been early, but I just don't think there's any way they could be as good as they had in the last 2 years.
Just don't have to.
They lost a bunch of good players.
Yeah, they sure did. Back to this game, Coach Wilson is here, and his presence, I noticed, was obvious in the first half of the JV game. He was sitting on the bench, and it was quite obvious that his influence is being felt here in the JV game. And we know that the varsity is going to be that way as well. So it's been interesting to watch the reaction to Coach Wilson so far in this young season.
I'd say he's got their attention. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And I think they'll play hard, and they'll tell them what to do, and they'll do what they tell them to do. I mean, that's just, like they say, it's kind of a dictatorship, or it's a judge, jury, and executioner, however you want to put it. That's what they're going to do.
We're going to take a break, go back to the studios for a couple of minutes, then we'll be back with the starting lineups, the play-by-play of the Licking Wildcats and the Willow Springs Bears. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country, KUKU.
Buying a new home means making decisions. Which countertops in the kitchen? Hardwood floors or carpet? Where to put that vase your in-laws gave you? The last thing you should worry about is how you're going to finance your new home. Landmark Bank has the right loan to fit your needs. Isn't it time you became a Landmark? Apply today at landmarkbank.com.
Landmark Bank, here for you.
Landmark Bank is an equal housing lender subject to credit approval. Other qualifications may apply.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See Agent Stephen Gum, 9807 East 20th Street, Mountain Grove, or call 417-926-4900. Innovative temperature control technologies, greater performance, energy efficiency and savings. New home heating and cooling systems from Rheem will surround your family in year-round comfort. Rheem Pro Partners, Dennis Coulter Heating and Cooling. Call 417-469-3982.
A proud provider of Rheem Home AC systems. Are you feeling it? Rheem, the new degree of comfort.
Rheem Pro Partners, Dennis Coulter Heating and Cooling. Call 417-469-3982.
Willow Springs, the wait for a community bank where every customer leaves a friend, is...
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back to the Willow Springs Bear basketball here on KUKU. And we're going to let the man with the mic do the starting lineups. That's Chris Wagner. I'm going to lay the microphone over there, and you're going to hear the starting lineup from Chris Wagner.
Wildcats participants on the scoreboard will be wearing black and orange. They're coached by Ben Glasgow and assisted by Doug Smith. The Wildcats have a record of 4-0. 39 for the Wildcats. At guard is 6'2" sophomore, number 20, Wilson Murray. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 32, Caden Quick. At forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Michael Millheiser. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 30, T.T. Nicholson. And at center, a 6'5" senior, number 50, James Swan. From Glasgow is a looking Wildcat. And now, the starting lineup for the Willow Springs Bears. The Bears are coached by Mike Wilson, assisted by Dustin Forrest and Robert Cruz. The Bears have a record of 2-1. Starting tonight for the Bears. At guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 20, Owen Dudridge. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 12, Jonah Smith. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Ryan Hobby. At forward, a 6' freshman, number 52, Yanni Osborne. And at center, a 6'2" junior, number 34, Triton Henley. Coach Wilson and the Bears.
All right, there you have it, the starting lineups for tonight's ball game as presented by Chris Wagner, our public address announcer here at Mumford Gym. And Chris does a good job with that. So getting ready to start the game. Looks like we're going to have, let's see who's going to jump center for these two teams. Looks like number 30 is going to do it toward Nicholson, the 6'7" senior. By the way, Brent, 7 seniors on this looking Wildcat team, and that usually means a pretty good team, doesn't it? Let's get the mic turned up.
They won 20-some games last year, so they got all that back up. They're having a 21 season. Looks like a violation on the jump, and we got the ball to start with.
That's the way it looks, and the Bears will inbound it on the far side of the court. Jonah Smith inbounds to Owen Dudridge at midcourt. Back to Jonah Smith, back to Dudridge. They work the perimeter around to Colby. Bears 3 guards work back, and they go back door and get the 2 points. Bears go on top, 2-0. Who scored it? Was it Henley?
That was Colby. It was a great pass on a back screen up on their zone. They start out the zone, and we screen back of it up the alley-oop.
Murray brings it down court for the Wildcats as they look to move the ball around the perimeter, and they are quick. Move the baseline now. The shot is up and no good. Rebounds his own shot, goes back up, missed that. Bears get the rebound. Missing the shot was Millheiser, and Bears quickly down the floor the other way.
He's a strong kid, too. He's a guard short, but he is strong.
Bears working the perimeter now, the baseline. Now come back out into the paint and back out on the perimeter. Bears moving it around well, get the ball, not hanging on to it. They're moving it quickly. Go into the baseline to Henley. Henley back to Dudridge. Dudridge open for a minute, thought about the 3, now throws the ball away for the first turnover of the night. Back come the Wildcats the other way. Millheiser inside. Now back out to Murray. As they work it around the perimeter, looking inside all the time. Kate Quick with the ball. Quick having a hard time getting rid of the ball. Gets it away to Murray. And back to Millheiser to Murray, and he ran right into somebody, and that's a charge. Charge on the big man, Nicholson.
Right into our freshman. Dudridge set up himself good on they ran a screen and roll, and both players of the Bears took the ball and left the man wide open, and Dudridge stepped in there and did the charge.
Foul on Nicholson is his first team foul. Back to Bears come the other way. Dudridge handling the ball, goes into the middle, under the wing area. Gets it back out on the corner. And the ball is flipped around there. And underneath, the freshman Osborne to the basket. 4-0. Bears put the pressure on against the Wildcats. Murray brings it down the floor, gets it down quickly to Nicholson. Nicholson looking inside. And the give and go ball is loose. Bears pick it up. On the turnover, here come the Bears. Dudridge comes back the other way. Goes to Henley. Working the perimeter. They go cross-court pass to Colby. Colby now takes the lane, puts up the shot. It's good. 6-0 Bears. Timeout. Licking. We'll take a time in here. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country, KUKU.
We all want top quality health care, and you get that with Cox Health Center in Willow Springs. At Cox Health Center, the patient comes first. The doctors at Cox Health Center in Willow Springs are Dr. Robert Shaw, Dr. Lori Clarkston, nurse practitioner Naomi Dick, and nurse practitioner Teresa Ward. Based in the community of Willow Springs, Cox Health Center is community-minded. Cox Health Center of Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
5:45 left to go first quarter. Bears with the lead 6-0 and Licking with the ball as they work against the Bear pressure. Murray's going to bring it down the floor. Owen Dudridge got behind him, but they got a steal out of it. Here comes Dudridge back the other way. Quickly to Colby underneath to Osborne, and he puts up the shot and gets fouled.
Well, Licking's made some turnovers here early, and the Bears have taken advantage of it.
They have. I just don't think Licking was quite prepared for what they were going to see out here.
Well, that's what it looks like so far, but that's what their coach called the timeout after just a short time. It's not like the way the game started.
Osborne at the free throw line. This is the first of two. The foul was on Murray, and that's his second team foul on Licking. Osborne Scotty gets a second chance here, and it's up and no good. Tipped around, rebound Nicholson. Here comes Wildcats. Quickly down the floor. Millheiser with the ball. Looking inside to Quick. There's Nicholson outside. Now he takes a short 12-footer. It is no good. Rebound Bears. Osborne. And here comes Dudridge with the ball. Crosses the timeline. Two bodies go down on the other end of the floor.
Two Bears.
It was both Bears, though, so there's a lobbing cross-court pass and set up for a three. Shot is no good. Rebound Nicholson. Here comes the Wildcats. Down to the baseline. The shot is up. It's short. Rebound Bears. Dudridge brings it down the floor. Goes inside. Got a man open in there. Puts it up and in. Was that Osborne? Henley that time. Brighton Henley with a basket. Another timeout by Licking at the 4:44 mark. Bears lead at 8-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country, KUKU.
Willow Springs, the wait for a community bank where every customer leaves a friend is over. West Plains Bank and Trust Company Willow Springs branch is open and ready to serve you at 708 East Main. And when you open your account, you can walk out with your Willow Springs Bears Visa check card the same day. It's the only card that gives back to the school every time you make a purchase at a retailer. Learn more about our products and services at westplainsbank.com. West Plains Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back to Mumford Jim, Licking with the ball and trailing 8-0 to the Bears. Moving the ball around the perimeter in the forecourt. They're trying to get open for a shot. Millheiser with the ball, gets it away to Nicholson. They're playing out on the perimeter so far. Now they dribble in, and a stolen pass by Dudridge. Back the other way. Dudridge goes up for the shot, missed it, but Henley is there for the rebound, put it up and in. Bears lead 10-0. Bears put the pressure on the Wildcats. Wildcats have turned the ball over several times here in the early going.
7 for 4 right now, Larry.
All right, down the floor. Nell Heiser gets it to Murray. They go inside. Bears pick it off again. This time, I believe it was Colby that picked it off. Bears go to the other end of the floor. Work it around the perimeter. Get it out front to Dudridge. Dudridge to Henley with a short jumper. No good. Rebound Nicholson for the Wildcats. Bears get another steal. Three-point shot is no good. Bears get the rebound. Go back inside. Now they come out. Henley to Colby. 10-0 Bears in the early going. What a surprise so far. Colby goes in the corner to Henley. Back to Colby on the perimeter. They go inside to Scotty Osborne. Puts it up and in. 12-0 Bear lead.
Keeps going like this, Larry. I don't know if they're going to have enough timeouts.
Down the floor comes Murray with the basketball for Licking. Gets across the timeline, guarded by Dudridge. Murray still dribbling the ball, works his right side. Now comes out on top quick with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Nicholson. Puts it up. Shot is blocked. But a foul going to be called. I think that's Colby going to get charged for the foul.
Looks like he's got a lot of ball on that, too.
He did, but he got some contact, too.
Bears are going to make the wholesale substitution here. So it's just free throws.
22, Colby with the foul. First team foul on the Bears. At the line is Nicholson, and he drains the first one. First point of the night for Licking.
Well, we got 21, Connor Medlock in, and Garrett Duncan in the 24 in for Licking. And the Bears subbed in Carson Lowe, Bailey, Jackson Bailey, and Dravion Talbot.
A lot of substitutions here in the first quarter.
Pretty hectic first, 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it was wild. It's been wild up and down the floor. Nicholson's second free throw attempt is good. 12-2 Bear lead. Here come the Bears down the floor. To pick up the players here. There's all new players. Just had the others down. So Dudridge still out there. He's got the ball. The freshman. And passes off to Lowe. Lowe. Perimeter to Trey Talbot. Talbot to Bailey. Bailey. Over to Dudridge. They're still out on the perimeter.
Well, Licking switched to a man-to-man line. They've been playing zone every possession up till right now. They picked up man.
Okay. Lowe with the ball. Carson drug his foot. No call. Bailey with the ball. Still out on the perimeter. Bears are slowing it up a little bit. Dudridge lost it. Picked it back up. Dribbles top of the key. Now to Talbot. Talbot being guarded closely. Picks up his dribble. Gets it away to Dudridge.
Bears going to switch to a little high post screen here.
Talbot gets it to Dudridge. Dudridge goes inside, passes to Talbot, and shoots and scores.
Dudridge made an excellent assist there.
Henley with the basket makes it 14-2. Back the other way come the Licking Wildcats driving the lane, and they pick up the basket and the foul. In the lane, Murray just took the ball all the way coast to coast and picked up a foul on one of the Bears there, makes it 14-4.
He called it on 10. We don't have a 10 in the game.
Cannot do that. Brady Walton checks into the ball game for the Bears.
30.
Okay, that's going to be
called it on Jackson Bailey.
Jackson Bailey, yeah. Gets the foul. 14-4. We have a minute 38 left to go in the first quarter. Bears with the lead. Three-point play is good. Murray makes his free throw, makes it 14-5. No press.
Now they've switched to a 1-3-1, looks like.
Okay. Dudridge brings it down court. This is to Lowe. Dudridge over to Talbot. Talbot in the corner. Back out to Talbot. Talbot to Dudridge as they work it around the perimeter. In the corner to Henley. Back to Talbot.
Got Brady Walton in the game now.
Brady just came in moments ago. Lowe on the wing with the ball. Lobs it cross court to Talbot, who takes a three. Got it. Banked it in. It's 17-5. Here come the Licking Wildcats. Murray goes baseline, throws the ball away, but it was tipped away by the Bears, so it'll remain with Licking. 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, they're on about their fourth defense in this quarter, Larry. So Coach Glasgow's trying everything he can to slow the Bears down.
Jonah Smith checks back in the ball game for the Bears. Licking inbounding baseline underneath their basket. And the inbound play is picked off by the Bears.
Henley steal.
Henley gets it away to Jonah Smith just in the ball game to Brady Walton. Back to Smith. Back to Walton. Now they go inside the Lowe. Back out to Trey Talbert. Open for three. Missed it. And running down the rebound is Carson Lowe. He goes inside to Talbert. Talbert's shot is blocked. And here come the Licking Wildcats. They've got a break coming, and they've got a foul. Charging foul. Good setup there by Brady Walton to take the charge. Another charge assessed to the Licking Wildcats.
Brady did a good job. You could kind of see that coming from a long way.
Yeah,
he had his head down. He was going to the basket.
Yep, you knew what he was going to do. Foul is on Caden Quick. His first.
Bears go for one here, surely with 20 seconds to go.
Lowe with the ball in the backcourt. Shoves it across the court and lost it. And going for the jam is Nicholson. It goes down at 17-7. Bears still have 3 seconds left. And they call Talbert for a turnover. Did they say he palmed the ball?
Yeah. You don't see that call much, do you?
No, you don't. 0.6 of a second left in the quarter. Bears lead by 10, 17-7. They've got 0.6 of a second. They're going to have to shoot whoever gets the ball on the pass in. And they throw it up the grass. It's so good at the buzzer. Nicholson did have a chance at it. That ends the first quarter. Bears with a 10-point lead, 17-7. Back for second quarter action in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country, KUKU.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See Agent Stephen Gum, 9807 East 20th Street, Mountain Grove, or call 417-926-4900. Innovative temperature control technologies, greater performance, energy efficiency and savings. New home heating and cooling systems from Rheem will surround your family in year-round comfort. Rheem Pro Partners, Dennis Coulter Heating and Cooling. Call 417-469-3982.
A proud provider of Rheem Home AC systems. Are you feeling it? Rheem, the new degree of comfort.
Rheem Pro Partners, Dennis Coulter Heating and Cooling. Call 417-469-3982. You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back to Bear Basketball. Second quarter getting underway. Bears with a 10-point lead, Licking with the ball. Mel Heiser brings it down the floor. Direction that was Quick bringing it down the floor. They get it underneath. The shot is up and good. Nicholson, I believe, with the basket makes it 17-9. Smith brings it down the floor for the Bears to Henley. Working the perimeter. And the outside shot for the Bears is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off the Bears, they say. So it's Licking ball to start the second quarter. Bears with an 8-point lead.
We didn't finish the first quarter very good, Larry. We had it going for one and made the turnover, and then they got the dunk to kind of get them going a little bit. Yeah. I hope that's not a momentum breaker for us.
Murray with the ball in the corner. Gets it back out front to Nicholson. Nicholson with a shot. Good. That was Michael Millheiser with the basket. Makes it 17-11. Now, Coach Wilson wants a timeout. Barking at the official as he takes a 30-second. We'll keep it right here. 7-11 left to go in the first half. Bears now down to a 6-point lead, and just a quick timeout by Wilson.
Well, like I said, we didn't finish the first quarter very good because we had a chance. We had the ball and had a chance for the last shot. And the Nicholson will give up a dunk, and then we get it down, and we still have 5 seconds to cross half court. to get the shot off again and made the turnover. And things kind of switched a little bit since then. I noticed that the Bears, that position, played the zone for the first time, Larry. So, be interesting to see if Coach Wilson used to think as a coach, you change defense and they score, and you go right back to what you were doing before. So we'll see.
All right, Bears with the ball. Need a basket. Bears need a basket right here on this possession. Dudridge down the floor, crosses the timeline. Back to Colby. Colby on the wing. Being guarded closely, picks up his dribble, goes underneath to Dudridge, put it up and in.
Great vision by Colby to see Dudridge breaking back door for the layup.
Yes, he was. Giving assist to Colby on that one. Back the other way. Murray with the ball. Works it in the corner. Quick with a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound Bears, Jonas Smith.
The Bears switch defenses again. They're in a half-court trap that time.
Bears trying to get it underneath. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Triton Henley, and it'll be licking ball. Bit of a turnover issue for the Bears lately.
I'd say the Bears still three-quarter court press. You can try to trap across half-court lines.
Murray gets it into Nicholson. Nicholson on the give and go. The outside shot is short. Rebounded Bears. Scotty Osborne in there to get the rebound. Here come the Bears down the other way. Smith to Colby. Outside shot is air ball. No good. Rebound licking. Here come the Wildcats. Murray with the ball. Murray goes in the corner. Shot is away. Good. Three-pointer by Quick. Makes it 19-14, looking back within 5.
Looking playing a half-court trap now with their big guy out front. That makes it tough to throw over.
He's 6'7". Dudridge with the ball on the wing. Shot is away. It is no good. Rebound out to the Bears. Dudridge picks it up, throws it up for a three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Here come the Wildcats. They got the rebound. Quickly down the floor the other way. Millheiser with a shot. It is no good. Rebounds his own shot. And we're going to get a foul inside.
Scotty Osborne reached in.
So here come the Wildcats. Wildcats pick up the foul on Osborne, his first foul, 13th foul on the Bears. Licking will inbound baseline underneath the basket. They do out front to Murray. Over to Nicholson. Nicholson to Millheiser. Back to Murray for three. No good. Rebound Osborne.
Well, it's almost say that every time almost, can't you?
And we have a turnover on the Bears. Owen Dudridge got the ball up a little high that time. On the dribble.
Earlier, I think the turnovers were 7-2. Licking now 7-6.
Okay, we're catching up. As the turnovers go, so goes the momentum of the game. Murray picked up the dribble, gets the pass away. It's Quick in the corner. Out front to the big guy in there, Swan. Here's Nicholson who walked with the ball.
Bears switch back to their man-to-man, Larry, there.
And the Bears will bring it down the floor, leading 19-14 with 4:52 left to go. The Bears only scored 2 points in this quarter. Colby and Dudridge work it out on the perimeter. And they go baseline. The shot is up and good. Osborne, he's got a nice move on the baseline, doesn't he?
He does, but at the right time.
21-14, Bears up by 7. Murray down the floor. Gets trying to work inside, working against Smith. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Bears. Osborne got it.
That looked like NBA there. He just went back to
And a quick move to Henley underneath. He scores. And the Bears are up by 9 again. 23-14, timeout. Glasgow and the Licking Wildcats. We'll take a 30-second time in here. You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country, KUKU.
If your car should break its glasses, take it over to Pruitt's Collision Repair in Willow Springs. That young whippersnapper, Stacy Pruitt, why, he can put a whole new set of glasses in your car. The front, the roll-down window, the back side. He can fix her up. Pruitt's Collision Repairs, easy to find, right across the street from Landmark Bacon in Willow Springs. If you ain't happy, they ain't happy.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
4:14 left to go in the first half. Bears from Willow Springs leading the Wildcats from Licking 23-14. 3 timeouts so far in the half for Glasgow and the Wildcats.
He's only got 2 left. He better hold on them for later. But Bears are just doing a lot of things good, Larry. They're rebounding good. They're hitting the boards. They're, for the most part, taking care of the ball. Good pressure by the Bears. Now they're going to pick up full court man-to-man again. And,
I might add one more thing. They're seeding the floor well.
Very good, yes. They made some excellent, several assists in this game.
Yes.
Exactly right.
Wildcats bringing the ball down the floor. They pick up the dribble, get it away. Now they go baseline underneath. Shot is up and in by Swan, the big man, underneath. And he will go to the line for a 3-point play. I think that is the call.
Got fouls on Triton Henley, and that's one of those, as a coach, you don't want him to give up. He fouled him from behind after he threw it. He thinks to just let it go on and score.
23-16. Free throw is up and no good. Bears with the rebound. Owen Dudridge brings it down the floor. The freshman gets it across the timeline. Passes to Harvey. Moves in, puts up a nice shot, but missed it. It came out. Here come the Licking Wildcats back the other way. 23-16 our score. In the forecourt, the Wildcats with the ball. Quick goes all the way to the basket, puts it up, and count it, and one. It's a 23-18. Licking could get as close as make it a 4-point game here.
And Henley picked up his second foul there, too, by the way. Licking's going back to man-to-man now.
Triton comes out, and Trey Talbot goes in for the Bears. And Quick will be at the line to try to make it a 3-point play for him. And narrow the lead to 4 points. Bears have 5 team fouls, only 3 on Licking. A little bit of time goes by, but here we go. Quick with a shot. It's good. 23-19. Dudridge down the floor for the Bears, handling the ball, crosses the timeline. Goes inside, has his shot blocked and taken away by the Wildcats. Here comes Licking. Licking with a chance to cut it to 2. And call a foul on that. Dudridge picks up the foul. There's a 16 foul on the Bears. Boy,
I don't know. I was right in front of our bench, too, and then it went off the Licking guy's leg, so that's tough for the Bears.
Yeah. Wilson Murray comes in, and James Swan goes out for the Wildcats. Quick inbound. Goes to Duncan, who's in the ball game now. Quick looking underneath. Comes back out to Duncan. And they're working around the perimeter, trying to go inside. Ball is loose, but Licking picks it up, shoots, misses, rebounds. Whistle.
But Coach Wilson's getting Henley out of the game with 2 fouls, but Scotty Osborne back in for him.
Ball went out of bounds. Licking will inbound. Baseline underneath the baskets. Carson Lowe goes in for Jackson Bailey. No, going in for Scotty Osborne. Bailey will stay in. Licking to inbound. The inbound to Nicholson. Nicholson with a shot. Missed it, but he got fouled. That's 17 foul on the Bears. That's not good.
Jackson got off the ground there, and when you get off the ground a lot of times, you're going to get one call on.
Second foul on Bailey. Osborne's going to go right back in the ball game. 2:53 left to go in the half.
That was Jackson's second foul, so I'm sure that's probably what he was going for.
Nicholson's shot from the free throw line is no good. Bailey comes out, Osborne comes in, just as we talked about. More substitutions as Licking makes a substitution as well.
Both coaches using the bench.
Milheiser comes back in the ball game. They're almost back to their starting 5. Nicholson's second shot is good, makes it 23-20. Bears lead by 3. Narrowest of margins now. Dudridge down the floor and fell down in the lane, and the jump ball is called. He was headed for going to drive the lane, and just lost his footing.
Ryan got a little bit of a hurry there. Trying to do a little too much one-on-one.
Harvey instead of Dudridge. You're right. Be Bear ball, though, on the tie-up, so the Bears will maintain possession.
Bedridge wide open over here in the corner.
That's a pretty good thing for the Bears. Carson Lowe, the inbound, does so. To Colby, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Osborne puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. And, okay.
Second foul on Nicholson.
Nicholson's the big guy. He's 6'7", senior.
We got to get Scotty to make some of these free throws. He's getting a lot of free throws, and he's kind of having a tough time.
That went off the front of the rim, no good.
Got kind of a funny spin to his ball. And, he's going to, many rebounds as that kid gets, he's going to, around the basket, he's going to shoot a lot of free throws this year.
He's got to get that free throw shot down, and he missed the second one as well. Rebound Licking. Here come the Wildcats. Chance, one possession game here. They could tie it up with a big tray. Licking moves it around the perimeter. Murray with it. Moves in the corner. Carson Lowe working hard. They go inside, put up the shot. No good. Rebound up and in by Nicholson. Makes it a one-point game, 23-22. Cudridge brings it down the floor. Bears need a basket. Haven't had one in a while. Now some loose ball handling, and they steal the ball. Licking does. Pro Licking on the turnover. Here they come with a chance to take their first lead of the night. Out front, Licking with the ball. Murray, top of the key. Now drives the lane, puts up the pass. Pass is Nicholson. Nicholson then out front. There's the tray for a Trey shot. Missed it. Rebound Nicholson, then lost the ball. And the Bears pick it up. There's the back the other way. Jonas Smith going all the way to the baseline to Osborne, who puts it up and in for the Bears.
We get a shot. Jonas Smith did a great job pushing it.
He did.
Defense came up to help him and dumped it off to Scotty for the easy lane.
Here come the Wildcats. On the baseline, they put up a shot. No good. We're fooling the foul. See who that's on. Going to the line will be Millheiser.
Talbot picked up his first foul.
Trey Talbot with the foul. We're down to 1:15 left to go in the first half. Entertaining ball game here. Bears with a 3-point lead, looking at the line for 2.
Well, Licking's gone to their man-to-man, and we've had more trouble with the man-to-man defense out there.
Millheiser is good, makes it 25-23.
Medlock and Swan back in the game for Licking.
Okay.
But they took the big boy out with 2 fouls. With 1:15 to go. Smart coaching there by Coach Glasgow.
Want Nicholson to pick up another one. Second shot is good by Millheiser. 1-point game again, 25-24. Jonas Smith brings it down for the Bears. Smith picks up the dribble, passes inside. Brady Walton is in the ball game. There goes Trey Talbot to the basket, and he's fouled on the way up. No basket, but I think he was in the act of shooting. They say it's on the floor.
They said on the floor. Millheiser's first foul. Yeah, Coach Wilson won the shooting foul there.
Well, I did too. Bears will inbound. Baseline underneath the basket. They inbound it, and it's knocked out of bounds by Millheiser, who's guarding the inbound pass from Jonas Smith. Owen Dedridge comes back in. Apparently, Coach Wilson would like to have Dedridge to
go in. You might look for Dedridge back in the corner for the shot here on this out of bounds play.
Okay. Dedridge goes to Osborne. Osborne back out to Walters. And a whistle away from the ball.
There's a screen out here against the Bears.
That hurt. Because Dedridge put up the shot and went in.
Coming to the corner.
You called it, Coach.
Well, 2 fouls on Ryan Colby, so he's going to sit down the rest of the half, which is good to get him down there and not get that 3rd foul.
Licking with an opportunity to take their first lead of the night here. Bears put the press on. Millheiser brings it down the floor, or Wilson rather. Goes to Quick on the wing, back out in front. They go underneath. Shot is up and good. The big boy Nicholson with the basket gives Licking their first lead of the ball game, 26-25. Bears bring it down slowly. Got 30 seconds left to go in the half. Bears going to play for the last shot, you think?
I hope. Hopefully.
Nope, they're not going
We're
to.
going to shoot the three.
Shoot it away. It's no good. Rebound Bears.
Let's get it back out.
Osborne had it knocked away by Licking going for the shot. It's up and no good. Got their own rebound. Put it up and in. That hurt. That hurt. Licking ahead by 3. 5 seconds left. Dedridge will try to get open. From the corner shot at the buzzer is no good. Calvert thought he was fouled, but to no avail. So at the half, Licking 28, Willow Springs 25. We'll take a 2-minute time away here. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country, KUKU.
Being the family superhero is a tireless job, constantly defending against skinned knees and sibling supervillains that won't share. But who's there for them if you're not? Your local Shelter Insurance agent. With an insurance superhero sidekick, you can find a life insurance plan that helps provide a safety net for your family. Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Terry Newton, your Shelter Insurance agent in Willow Springs, 417-469-2881.
And there's a flag on the play.
Ozarks Medical Center encourages all athletes to play safe and have good sportsmanship. We hope you never have to visit OMC's orthopedic clinic. But if you do, our doctors are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, offering exceptional, compassionate care of fractures, sports injuries, as well as total joint replacements. Ozarks Medical Center Orthopedics are cheering for you and here if you need us on Kentucky Avenue in West Plains.
Are you looking for a new career? Western Dairy Transport offers entry-level training, even if you have no prior experience, and they'll pay you every step of the way. Join more than 1,000 company drivers, owner-operators, and contract fleet owners that support Western Dairy Transport. Apply online at WDTmilk.com or call 1-800-469-7714. That's 1-800-469-7714 or go to WDTmilk.com.
Innovative temperature control technologies, greater performance, energy efficiency and savings. New home heating and cooling systems from Rheem will surround your family in year-round comfort. Rheem Pro Partners, Dennis Coulter Heating and Cooling. Call 417-469-3982.
A proud provider of Rheem Home AC systems. Are you feeling it? Rheem, the new degree of comfort.
Rheem Pro Partners, Dennis Coulter Heating and Cooling. Call 417-469-3982.
We all want top quality health care, and you get that with Cox Health Center in Willow Springs. At Cox Health Center, the patient comes first. The doctors at Cox Health Center in Willow Springs are Dr. Robert Shaw, Dr. Lori Clarkston, nurse practitioner Naomi Dick, and nurse practitioner Teresa Ward. Based in the community of Willow Springs, Cox Health Center is community-minded. Cox Health Center of Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back at halftime. The Licking Willow Springs game. We're on the Brent Colley court here. We got Brent right alongside tonight to help us do the game. Appreciate, Brent, you being here. Your expertise is always much appreciated.
Well, I don't make many mistakes. Not right here. At least nobody knows it's listening.
You don't get yelled at as much, do you?
No. And I've always said this many times, Larry. Since I quit coaching, I think the officials do a lot better job. And that's a kid about that, but actually that's serious. I watch the game and I'll see officials. I think they do a pretty good job. It's a lot different sitting up there than it is down on the bench and what they're doing.
Different perspective.
Yes.
Totally. Well, it's been an entertaining ball game. Bears got off to a great start. I think Coach Wilson had a good plan and came in here and had the Bears revved up and ready to go. And Licking came back in late in the second half and got back in the lead. But, wow, that was some start by the Bears in the first quarter.
It was, and, the Bears are still doing a lot of things right. We just we made some turnovers there. The thing that I think hurt us, we talked about the end of the first quarter, Larry, and that's really kind of how we finished half. We had the ball down here with 30 seconds, and we took a three, and then got the rebound back, and helped them. We made a turnover, and they went back down and scored there, and then we got back and got another shot and score. So we had two at the end of both quarters, we had a chance with the ball to increase our lead, and instead we made a turnover and the lead decreased. So those two plays at the end of both quarters, I'm sure that we talked about a little bit, but turnovers ended up being even at 9 apiece, and you mentioned that earlier. They had quite a few to start the game, which makes a big difference. And then also the Nicholson kid, the big kid inside, he got involved. I think he got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of their points. And I would say most of those are on offensive rebounds.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good things going for the Bears here too. As you said, lots of good things going, and they're just getting used to the Coach Wilson style, and he thinks that they're going to improve as the year goes along, and I would fully expect to see that as well.
Oh, I think they will. They're doing a lot of fundamental things right, I think. And our the other game I did with the Door game. We've got much more balanced scoring tonight than we did the Door game. Scotty Osborne's got 6 points, and Triton Henley's got 10. Those are two guys inside for us. There's 16 of our points, and Trey Talbot has the only tray for the Bears. Colby has 4 points, and Dudridge has 2. So, the kids inside are doing most of our scoring. And, of course, we talked about Scotty Osborne and how he rebounds. He's got several of his buckets on rebounds. So, the Bears are still in the game. They just have to, shake off and get right back at it. We talked on the break. Licking hasn't been challenged at all this year. Their average win totals by 24 points, and they played 4 games. So, I think maybe we kind of shell-shocked them there early. They didn't. They hadn't seen that competition evidently, or hadn't started a game like that. And I think they were kind of not in that situation. They just didn't respond very well.
Right. And Coach Glasgow had to use 3 timeouts, and the 2 of them early in the first quarter of the game to just get his team settled down and back in the ball game. By the way, the JV game was entertaining as well. Good game. Went back and forth a little bit, but the final score I think was 58-53. The Licking Wildcats won it, but the Bears were in that one all along, and in fact had a lead a time or two in that game. So.
Right at the end, I think the last couple of minutes is pretty well even. The last 2 minutes, and they got a 3 or 4 point lead, kind of maintained that. Very competitive game. Looks like they had a pretty good bunch too. So we've got a pretty good several JVers and got some talent in that group that I think that's going to help play it on.
Yeah, you can mention a few names in that. I think the Cheney boy will probably be seeing some varsity action for too long.
Right, with his size,
He's got some good size, and he's a good shooter. Good shooter, so we expect to see him. And then there's some freshmen there that are developing in ball handling skills and things like that we had not seen before, because I think last year they played at Richards. And
that's right.
And there are several of them, and they're pretty exciting to watch as well.
Well, it's nice to get some of those kids from Richards. Last year I coached 2 of my starters, or one of them was part-time starters, were from they were Junction Hill Green Hornets.
Yeah.
And I was very pleased to have Blake Halstead and Josh Krause come from that school, and they made a big difference in our club those last 3 years.
They certainly did. They were fun to watch. That group was a fun group to watch. We really enjoyed watching them. So nice to have those Richards kids, and I think Scotty Osborne brought them with him when he came. So it's good. It's good to have those.
Well, he's made his mark. There's no doubt about that. We don't keep rebounds, but I would say without a doubt he's leading Willow Springs in rebounds. This game, many times you called his name.
And he's not the tallest guy on the floor either.
No. Yeah, only thing we need to do with him that I've seen so far is make some free throws. Right now we've shot 4. He shot all 4 of them, and he hadn't made one. So
we're 0 for 4.
We're 0 for 4. We need to get. And I'm sure when you say that, look at it. I'm sure he's been worked with in practice very hard, and I'm sure they'll continue to work on that. It's kind of like there's some. I used to swear when I'd watch Shaq play, I can coach that guy. I can teach him how to shoot a free throw. There's just some things surely he can do different and things that we do that make him a better free throw shooter. But look at all the coaching that guy had. And
he still couldn't make free throws.
Well, that's the term. They got shacked all the time. Fouled them on purpose.
Yeah.
And, so I'm sure he'll get better at it, and he'll be probably going to shoot more than anybody else.
Yeah, he's going to shoot a lot playing where he does. Playing he's a shorter guy usually than who he's guarding.
Exactly. I'll tell you, we can blame Bill Altermat, his coach at Richards, for his free throw shooting. But I guess we'd have to give him credit for the rest of his game, how good he rebounds and how well he plays.
And you sound like you probably know Bill rather well, so you could say that.
I know him from the golf course, and that's not very good memories playing against him and Jerry Premer, I can tell you that.
All right, we're set to go here in the second half. Bears are already out on the court. They're ready to go. Wildcats are still huddled with Coach Glasgow, but we're ready to go. Wildcats leading the Bears 28-25 in this ball game, but the Wildcats know they've been in the ball game in the first half. Bears got off to a 10-0 lead before the Wildcats had a chance to score. Wildcats will have the ball. Quick will inbound it on the far side of the court. He will inbound to Wilson Murray and does so. Murray being guarded by Dudridge, and the senior working the freshman over a little bit there as they work it around the perimeter. The Wildcats going into the wing. Out front is Nicholson, GT, the big 6'7" kid. Gets it back out to Murray. Murray goes underneath, just threw it away. Turnover.
Good start for the Bears. Good defense at that end of the court. Forced them into a turnover.
Dudridge brings it down the other way. Goes to Cawley on the wing. Back to Triton Henley. To Jonas Smith. Back to Dudridge. Dudridge inside. Throws it away. Here comes Nicholson. Nicholson 2-on-1 break. Takes it to the hoop. No good, but a foul is called.
It may be Triton Henley's third. I hope it isn't, but
afraid it is.
No? Well, Jonah
Smith
first
picks up the foul. Going to the line will be Nicholson. He'll shoot two. He's in the act of shooting. Look to increase the licking lead. Shot is up good. Nicholson is a good ball player. 6'7" kid. He's really a little thin, but he plays out front a lot, plays out from the basket a lot. Second shot is good as well. So 30-25, Licking leading by 5. Smith brings it down the floor, crosses the timeline, goes to the basket, passes it off to Dudridge, back out on top to Henley. Henley stops, gives it to Cawley. Cawley on the wing, listening to Coach Wilson call out the play they want run. They're working the ball still around the perimeter. Bears kind of slowing it up a little here. Dudridge into the corner. Colby trying to get the basket. Nowhere to go there. Zone defense here.
No, they're playing man-to-man, but they're sinking off, especially off the big guys, not playing on Henley, playing way off in the lane.
Okay.
Part of the lane up.
All right. It seems like they've got the middle pretty well clogged up, and the Bears can't get in there. They go into Osborne now. He puts up the shot, got it.
Just as you said.
Yep. 30-27, Licking with the ball. Bears put the press on. Murray brings it down court, goes all the way inside, passes off to Swan, who puts up the shot. That's good. 32-27. Colby crosses the timeline. Still dribbling the ball. Goes to his right. Now passes back left to Dudridge. Top of the key to Smith. Smith in the lane. Picks up his dribble. Passes back out to Colby. Trying to get it inside. Bears being pretty patient here. Get it into Osborne. Osborne on the baseline. Has it knocked away. Almost stolen, but Osborne got it back. Put it up. No good. Got his own rebound. Puts it up and in. This time it's foul. Good job by Scotty Osborne underneath to finally get that offensive board and put it back in. Makes it 32-29, and he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play. That foul was on James Swan, his first.
Well, I have to give Bill Altermat the credit for that hustle and play by Scotty Osborne. Now we'll see what he does with the free throw.
Yeah, here we go. 0 for 5.
He got the
one. All right, it's 32-30. Bears within 2. Licking the inbound. No press this time for the Bears. They're going to pick them up at midcourt instead.
Both teams playing man-to-man. Licking's playing a little more of a sinking man-to-man with the Bears. Bears a little more pressure.
Murray out front. Tries to go inside. Ball is tipped away and out of bounds. It belongs to the Bears off the hands of Nicholson. Nicholson touched it last, they say.
Good hustle by Ryan Colby on defense there.
He calls the turnover. Dudridge brings it back the other way. Bears with a chance to tie here. Dedridge takes it to the hoop. Goes out of bounds. It's off the Bears. So turnover on the Bears. And Henley will be coming in for Dedridge. He'll take a seat. Licking with the ball.
And Coach Wilson won the foul call.
He did. Heard that. Millheiser brings it across the sideline for Licking. Millheiser to Nicholson. In the corner they go. Murray back to Millheiser. On the give and go. They try to get it into Swan. They do. He scores. 34-30. Licking by 4.
Swan's big body.
He is. Bears moving around the perimeter in the forecourt. Smith to Colby. Colby backs it up at the top of the circle. Goes to his right to Smith.
Bears run a little 3-out offense, 2 inside.
Talbert, he goes inside, bounce pass, shot is up and no good. But a foul is going to be called underneath. Licking wanted a tie up there, but they're not going to get it. Some of the Licking fans are up in arms about the terrible call.
And that's 3 on Nicholson, too, so that probably makes them a little more upset. Your leading scorer's got 4, 6, 8, 10, 15 points so far, so that's probably why they're upset.
Osborne at the line shooting 2. We'll see if that free throw
Yeah.
all net on that one.
Yeah.
34-31.
Bill must have texted him at the tip at halftime.
Osborne will get a second shot. It's good. 34-32. He's made 3 in a row now.
He has.
Yeah. Licking.
They only got it shot any free throws for the Bears, by the way. Now we're playing zone.
Millheiser brings it down the floor, crosses the sideline for Licking. Got a 2-1-2. Millheiser to Murray. He kind of slows it up a bit, getting used to this new defense. Ball is down on the floor. They're going to call a foul, though, on the Bears. Coach Wilson arguing for the...
Foul's on Trey Talbert. The guy put the ball on the floor, and Trey went after the ball. That's foul call.
Second foul on Talbert. Licking will inbound baseline underneath the basket. Murray will do the inbounding. Trying to get a close-up shot, but it doesn't work, so they come and bring it out. Millheiser to Quick to Nicholson. Nicholson in the corner, throws it back court. That'll be maybe a turnover. I think it's a turnover on Licking.
Yes.
Licking was lobbying for it being off a Bear, but it wasn't.
So trying to set up the postman down low and clear out the backside and lob the ball to him. Bears had good weak side help that time.
On is who they're trying to get it to. Bears have the ball in the forecourt, inside to Osborne. He's going back to the free throw line. Henley that time. Okay. Bears lobbed it in. They got the ball in the forecourt on the turnover.
The most important thing is guess who the foul was on?
Nicholson. Oh, that's number 4.
They did not take him out when he got his third.
All right. Shot is up and no good by the Bears. Henley.
I'll tell you what, the Bears are undersized when you get it to our postmen inside, but I'll tell you, they've been very physical and aggressive, taking it right to the Licking guys and drawing the fouls.
Sometimes that works to your advantage, having a smaller guy against a larger guy.
Well, you don't worry about getting your shot blocked. You just take it right to them. It can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah. Henley missed the first one. He'll go for a second, and it's no good. Rebound Bears. Put it up and in. That's Osborne. Ties it up at 34. Here comes the Wildcats. Tie ball game, 34 all.
Scotty has 15 of our points, by the way.
Wow. He's a freshman, folks. Licking moving the balls around. Swan with it. Millheiser for a 3. In and out. Rebound Bears. Millheiser giving Jonas or Michael Colby a little go for the ball. Ball is off of Licking, out of bounds.
front of the Bears bench where Coach Wilson takes advantage of the close proximity of the official to have a little discussion.
That reminds me of some old ball coach that I knew.
Officials never wanted the ball to come out.
Inside play goes to Osborne. He puts it up and in again. Bears with a lead, 36-34.
Well, I think you can expect the Bears to stick with that now, especially with Nicholson on the bench. They're going to try to take advantage of that all they can.
Back the other way. They go inside. The whistle, a foul going to be called on Colby. The aggressive Michael Colby got in the lane. We have a man down on the floor for licking.
I think it's Swan. Looks like he may have turned his ankle.
22 is
Ryan Colby got it.
Ryan Colby got the foul. 250. And yeah, it looks like maybe an ankle problem for Swan. He gets up.
He's going to try to shake it off.
He's going to stay in there as he can. 2:51 left to go in the third quarter. 36-34. Willow Springs with the lead. Licking has the ball. 13 foul on the Bears this half.
Third
And-
foul on Colby,
Yeah.
so he goes to the bench. Dudridge comes in.
Bears with only 3 fouls. Licking has 3 fouls as well here in the quarter. Wiping up some sweat off of the floor.
Licking's problem is they've got 8 fouls for the night, but 4 of them are on Nicholson, the leading scorer.
Yeah,
That's on the court.
That's a problem. And they're leading score. Inbound play, and it's perfect. Yeah.
Bears miscommunicated on that inbound defense.
Milheiser with the basket ties it up at 36 all. Dudridge flings it down the floor. Passes to Talbert in the ballgame on the right wing. Talbert lobs it to Dudridge. Dudridge backs it out, goes to Talbot. Talbot bounce pass inside, ball is stolen. Maybe. I think the Bears are going to get it back. It was shipped backcourt by the Wildcats, then Talbot went back and picked it up. So the Wildcats touched it last, so no turnover there. Talbot brings it back the other way, right wing. High post to Osborne. Now the outside tray is good by Dudridge. Makes it 39-36. 3-point lead. Hurries it down the floor, and there's going to be a foul called blocking foul. Jonas Smith was just about ready to make a good pass there. Murray. Foul's going to be on Murray.
Yeah, second foul.
Okay. 14 foul on the Licking Wildcats. Number 9 ranked team in the state. The Wildcats are Class 3A. Bears giving them a ball game. Jonas Smith inbounds to Dudridge. Back to Smith. Smith dribbles top of the key. Passes back to Dudridge.
Oh, just really
my goodness.
Yeah.
They're going to call Scotty for that?
No, I don't think so. Swan just grabbed him and threw him down. They got him.
I didn't think that was Scotty's foul.
And he wants out.
Well, I guess he's had enough, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
James Swan commits his second personal foul on Scotty Osborne. He didn't like Osborne being on him, I guess. Talbot to inbound. Whistle? Timeout.
No, it's all offensive foul on the Bears.
Oh, okay. Offensive foul on the Bears.
Finley, I think, is his third foul.
Okay, so we got some foul trouble for some of these players. Down to minute 39 left to go in the quarter. Licking with the ball. Trailing by 3. Licking in the corner. Goes baseline. Dribble all the way through. Does Wilson. Now he tries to go underneath. Shot is up and good. And that will put Milheiser at the line to try to tie it up. 39-38. See who that foul's on.
I think it's on Scotty Osborne. Should be his second.
See his second foul. Henley comes out. Carson Lowe comes in for the Bears. 39-38. Milheiser can tie it with a free throw here. Shot is up, no good. Rebound. Licking got it back, trying to go inside with it. They go up and no good.
Milheiser gets fouled again, Ben. Real strong plays to the hoop.
Yep. So, he'll go back and shoot free throws this time.
Bad news is that's Scotty Osborne's third foul.
Wow. Starting to mount here late in the third quarter. 16th foul on the Bears. Shot is up and good. Ties it up at 39 all. Milheiser with the free throw.
So we have three starters on the bench. Well, two starters on the bench with 3 fouls. Colby and Henley. I think Austin might come out.
Second shot is missed. Bears with a rebound. Dudridge got it. Here he comes. Down the floor. Crosses the timeline. Goes in the corner to Talbert. Talbert looking for the lane. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Fought for. And now it goes out of bounds. It should belong to the Bears. And it does. Body's on the floor.
Scotty Osmond there diving. I think in a diving attempt. On the floor. Get a little bit heated.
It is. It's fired up a little bit. We're going to have to dry up some sweat on the floor again.
That's interesting that Coach Wilson is choosing to leave Scotty in there right now with his 3 fouls this last 110.
Bears will inbound in the forecourt. Inbound to Talbert. Talbert going to work the lane. Now backs it out to Dudridge. Dudridge at the wing. Goes right side to Lowe. Lowe dribbles top of the key. Jonah Smith with the ball now. Picks up his dribble. Jonah.
Looking. Putting a lot more pressure now.
They are. They're trying to put ball pressure on. And the whistle. Timeout's called by Coach Wilson and Bears. There's 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second time in here. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country KUKU.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See Agent Stephen Gum, 9807 East 20th Street, Mountain Grove, or call 417-926-4900. You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. All knotted up at 39 all, licking at Willow Springs. Best ball game we've seen the Bears play licking in a long time.
Yep.
I think you said they lost 9 in a row to the Wildcats.
I think that's what I had down. 48 seconds, Coach calls the timeout. I think just did that to settle us down and hopefully get a good shot here at the end of the quarter.
Bears will inbound baseline underneath their basket. Inbound to the Bears. They miss it. Rebound. Bears got it back. Smith with a shot. Good. Jonah Smith. Offensive rebound by Osborne, of course. Bears licking Wildcats bring it down the floor. Wilson with the ball. Picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Goes left. Goes in the corner. Now crosses back over cross court to Wilson.
Bears switch back to the zone now.
They work the baseline. Try to get the shot. Whistle before the shot blocking foul is called. Be a 1-and-1. 21 seconds left to go. 32.
Carson Lowe's first.
Okay.
Should be 1-and-1, as you said.
At the line will be Milheiser. Brady Walton's going to replace.
Milheiser will try to go into double figures with his free throw. He's a 9 with 1-and-1. He's kind of picked up the scoring load since Nicholson's been on the bench.
Quick comes back in the ballgame for licking as well. Second shot is up and no good. Tipped out, and Licking's got it on the rebound. Foul is called on the Bears.
Oh, good hustle there by Jonah Smith. Thought he got the ball, but he got a foul called on him. Milheiser's going to shoot again.
18 seconds left. 41-39. Bears lead by 2. Milheiser can tie it up. That's the 8th team foul on the Bears. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Bears.
Milheiser missed 2 1-and-1s there right there at the end.
That could have made a big difference.
10 seconds.
Dudridge crosses the timeline. And he's going to take it to the hoop. Passes off to Osborne. Puts it up and in. Great assist by Dudridge. 43-39 shot at the buzzer. Close, but not good. The Bears lead at 43-39 at the end of 3. Back in 60 seconds, and listening to Bear Basketball on KUKU
Here's proof that G&W Foods in Willow Springs is your full-service grocery store. Fresh produce and custom meat department. JT is cutting special orders in the meat department daily. A full-service deli with sandwiches made to order and fresh deli trays. A senior day, 55 and over, 5% off every Thursday. There's an ATM for your convenience. Hunting and fishing licenses sold at the checkout counter, and they will always carry out your groceries for you. Shop where we know you. G&W Foods, Willow Springs.
What would you do if you could skip your car payments for 90 days? Buy season tickets to your favorite team? Start on a home improvement project? Take a much-needed road trip? Whether you're buying a new car, a new-to-you car, or refinancing the one you have now, Landmark Bank wants you to stop worrying and start making memories. Take advantage of a 90 days no-pay period on qualifying auto loans. Isn't it time you became a Landmark? Apply today at landmarkbank.com.
Landmark Bank, here for you.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back to Mumford Gym. Willow Springs Bears leading the Licking Wildcats 43-39 as we start the fourth quarter. And Bears have the ball.
Larry, that third quarter was a Scotty Osborne show. He scored 13 points of the Bears' 18.
Wow. Inside it goes to Osborne again. He gets called for a charge. And that's foul number 4 on Scotty Osborne, so he's going to have to come out. Wilson's lobbying a little bit, but it does no good.
Well, Wiggins thinks that evens it up with our big guy. You call him our big guy, and have 4 fouls, and they put their big guy with 4 fouls back in the game, Nicholson.
All right, here we go. Licking with the ball, trailing by 4. Quick brings it down the floor, crosses the timeline, goes to Murray. Wilson Murray goes to the high post to Nicholson. The outside shot by Licking is no good.
Yep.
Another foul coming on the Bears. Dudridge. So that's 2 fouls on the freshman Dudridge. 10th team foul on the Bears, so it's double bonus now all the way. Schwann will be at the line, James Schwann.
And Nicholson's the only one they have that's in foul trouble.
Schwann makes the first free throw, makes it 43-40. Osborne checks out of the ballgame now with those 4 fouls. He has had quite a night, though. Second shot coming from Schwann. He'll try to cut it to a 2-point game. And does so. Substitutions for the Wildcats as they check in with Duncan and Medlock. They're going to put some pressure on the Bears.
Right, they're going to go full court against the Bears. It's like full court man.
Bears inbound. And a foul is called. Quick. Picked up the quick foul. That's only the 16th foul on the Wildcats, so. And it's Quick's second personal foul. Bears will inbound again. Do so to Duncan, or Trey Talbot. Talbot gets it across the timeline. Trapped and lost the ball. Other way, they go up and in. Tie up the ball game. Medlock with the basket.
His first 2 points.
Pressure put on by the Wildcats.
Looking for more pressure.
High ball game. Jonah Smith going up with fouls. Tie ball game, 43 all. Jonah Smith will go to the line shooting 2 as he was in the active shooting.
Bill Heiser picks up his second foul.
Okay. 17 foul now on the Wildcats, so we'll be shooting free throws anytime there's a foul committed. Shot is missed by Smith. We have not been real good at the free throw line tonight.
3 for 11. That's not very good.
That's not very good. Going to have to do some improvement there. Second shot by Smith is good. Bears with a 1-point lead. Licking with the ball. Trailing by 1. 7 minutes left to go in the game.
Bears back in the zone again, I guess, because of the foul trouble.
Licking with the ball. The other end, they're working the left side. Back out on top to Wilson. Wilson Goes underneath baseline. Milheiser. Charge is called against Milheiser. That'll be his third foul. Player control foul, so we won't be shooting those, but the Bears will get the ball back on the turnover. No press this time by Licking. They relaxed the press. Goodrich will bring it down the floor.
Well, interesting now, they got the big guy starting Jonas Smith.
Smith takes it inside, ball tipped away and stolen by the Wildcats. Here they come, 2-on-5. That doesn't work out too good, and they lose the ball and put it up, no good. And a foul over the back on the Bears.
Official kind of getting on the little trash talking going on there.
Yeah, that has happened before tonight, too, earlier.
Jonah picked up his third foul there on the rebound. Swan to the line.
Swan he did good there a while ago. He made his last 2 free throws.
You kind of think fouls and free throws are going to have a lot to do with how this thing ends up.
Yeah, sure did.
I was just kind of looking and thinking, for a high school basketball game nowadays, we have not seen that many three-pointer attempts from either team.
No.
As a matter of fact, Licking has made 1 3, and the Bears have made a couple, and that's it. And don't see that very often nowadays.
Nope. Swan makes them both, puts Licking back ahead, 45-44. And the Bears will have the length of the floor to go, and the press applied again by the Wildcats. Inbound play to Henley. Henley gets it back to Dudridge. Dudridge lobs it across the court to Talbert. Talbert lost the ball. Turnover on the Bears. Here comes the Wildcats. Trying to fast break a little, but the Bears hustle back. Wilson pulls up, passes across court to Medlock. Medlock to Wilson. Wilson goes back top of the key. To Medlock. To Wilson. Inside they go to the big guy. And now a 3 away. Good by number 24. That's Duncan with a free throw. The 3-point play makes it a 4-point Licking lead. 48-44. And the Bears step on the out-of-bounds line and turn it over again. And probably timeout is called here. Timeout Bears. We'll take time in here for 30 seconds. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Century, KUKU.
And there's a flag on the play.
Ozarks Medical Center encourages all athletes to play safe and have good sportsmanship. We hope you never have to visit OMC's Orthopedic Clinic. But if you do, our doctors are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, offering exceptional, compassionate care of fractures, sports injuries, as well as total joint replacements. Ozarks Medical Center Orthopedics are cheering for you and here if you need us on Kentucky Avenue in West Plains.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
Welcome back to Mumford Gym. Bears trailing the Wildcats now by 4, 48-44. Wildcats with the ball, and 5:37 left to go in the game.
Bears have been outscored 9-1 this fourth quarter, Larry.
Ooh. Inbound play goes to Wilson back court. He picked up by Dudridge at midcourt. Bears back in a man-to-man, it looks like.
Yes.
Licking works it around the perimeter. Outside shot is up and no good. Oh, should be a foul call there, but nothing happened.
Henley had it, looked like they hammered him.
Yep.
Still Bears ball, though.
Yeah, they're falling out of bounds off Licking, so the Bears get it back. Need a basket. Been outscored, as Brent said, 9-1 here in the fourth quarter. Dudridge. Just a bad pass inside, picked off by Licking, and then a foul on Dudridge. The freshman showing a little pressure there, huh?
Yeah, that's what you make a mistake, and that happens a lot of times, especially when you make a mistake and then you reach in after you make a mistake and make 2 mistakes instead of just letting it go.
Right.
He just got too far in the tank there with the ball with nowhere to go with it on the tournament.
So Swan will be at the line. The shot is good. Makes it a 5-point Licking lead. I think that matches their biggest lead of the night.
I think so, and that Swan has made 5 free throws in a row.
He's a good free throw shooter. He really is. Second shot is good as well. Nothing but net. 50-44. Bears need a basket here. Settle down, play basketball, and make a basket. Into the corner they go. Underneath they go to Osborne. Back in the game. Puts it up and in. That's where they needed to get it. Licking back the other way.
Well, they're playing behind him in there, so you can throw it to him just about any time you want.
There's a nice tip out of bounds by Henley. Ball will stay with Licking, but Henley on his toes tipped the ball out of bounds.
Scotty positions himself well down there on the block, and if you're standing behind him, you throw the ball, and they're just counting on their size to keep him from scoring, but he just turns that shoulder and just goes right into him. And there's no fear, it looks like, by Scotty Osborne.
Licking inbounding. Inbounds to Quick, or rather Milheiser. Milheiser with the ball. Started by Henley. That's a headlock to Wilson. They're moving the ball around the perimeter. Now they go baseline and a foul call. That's Henley.
That's his.
Guys with 4 fouls, though, you just play them, right?
I think so, especially in a 4-point game like this. You can't afford to take them out. You have to.
Got somebody at the line besides Swan this time. It's Milheiser.
And he's missed his last 3.
Made that one, though. 51-46. Back to a 5-point lead for the Wildcats.
Well, you kind of get in the dilemma with the Bears are right now. They're in foul trouble, but they've got to play man-to-man. You can't stand back in the zone behind.
Yeah. Second shot goes in as well. 52-46. Colby brings it down. Passes to Henley. Smith. Talbert with a shot. A 2. No good. Rebound Licking. Here come the Wildcats. Got a 2-on-1 break. Oh, man. He just levels. Hits the basket. Levels Talbert, but no call. So it's an 8-point lead for the Wildcats now. Game kind of getting a little out of hand as far as the Bears are concerned. Talbert, top of the key, goes to Colby. Colby to Jonah Smith. Back to Colby.
Well, Nicholson's guarding Osborne, too, so it'd be good to try to isolate him, maybe get his 5th foul.
With the ball, the shot outside. Good by Michael Colby. Makes it 54-48. Bears down by 6. Need a stop this time down the floor. 3:33 left to go in the ball game. Bears down by 6. They have played Licking well tonight. Bears guarding man-to-man, Licking in the forecourt, moving it around the perimeter. Outside 3 ball is away and good by Quick. Caden Quick makes the 3 and makes it 57-48. Timeout, Willow Springs. We'll take a time in here. You're listening to Bear Basketball on Classic Country KUKU.
Who doesn't love being number 1? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See Agent Stephen Gum, 9807 East 20th Street, Mountain Grove, or call 417-926-4900. You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back to Mumford Gym. Licking leading 57-48 over the Bears. But, Brett, you have to think about one thing about this game is they've got 6 seniors on the 7 seniors, and a lot of them play, too. They're good senior ball players. Maybe their maturity level is a little higher than what the Bears are starting playing 2 freshmen most of the time. So that could be part of it.
Could be. Their free throw line's been big, Larry. They're 8 for 8 this quarter from the line.
Bears with the ball. Osborne top of the key. Goes to Jonah Smith. Smith back outside to Colby. Oh, got him. Jonah inside. Colby with the ball now top of the key. Bears got to find some way to score here. Talbert picks up his dribble. Goes to Colby.
He needs to throw it inside to him right there.
Yeah.
To Scotty.
There he goes inside to Colby. Osborne puts it up, no good. Ball is out of bounds, off Licking.
Well, Larry, as we talked about, he's got Nicholson guarding him, and Nicholson is not going to foul out, so we need to throw the ball in there.
Yeah.
He's going to score. Nicholson is not going to foul out.
Dudridge checks into the ball game now. Dudridge is a good three-point shooter.
To the corner again.
Yeah. Here we go. Oz, there it is to Dudridge. He's being guarded pretty closely, though. Colby out with the top of the key. We're down to 2:39 left in the game. Bears keep moving it around the perimeter. Osborne with it outside. Michael Colby. Colby in the lane. Colby looking inside. Nowhere to go now. Just moves inside. Gets fouled. So we'll see who that's on. The Bears will go to the free throw line. Foul is on Mel Heiser. That'll be his fourth foul. Brady Walton checks in for Triton Henley.
Got Ryan Colby at the line.
Bears still in it. Got time. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Need some offense. Colby puts the first one through.
Well, and the Bears are probably going to have to press, Larry. They're down to 2-11, down 8, so the Bears are going to have to get some more pressure on them.
Second shot by Colby is up and good as well. That's 57-50. Bears are going to put the pressure on. Jonas Smith checks in. Osborne checks out.
Coach Wilson probably doing a little offense and defense subbing here, taking Osborne out here and trying to press with some shorter guys.
There's the foul on the inbound play. Going to the line will be Wilson Murray for the Licking Wildcats, 6'4" sophomore.
Jonas Smith picked up his fourth foul there.
We'll have somebody foul out before this is over.
You think the odds are?
I think so. At the line will be Wilson with 2:10 left to go in the ball game, 57-50.
We got to have two guys. We got to have two guys on the free throw is what they're talking about here. We're standing there talking to the coach, but your two inside positions have to be filled.
Okay. Walton goes to one of those, and Dudridge the other. Shot is up and good by Murray. Makes it a 58-50 game. Now they get everybody up to the line for this second shot. Henley and Colby will be inside to block out and try to get the rebound. Second shot is good.
Talked about their experience, Larry. They're 10 for 10 from the line this quarter. So that's
there you go. There you go. Bears down the floor. Dudridge back out to Smith. Over to Talbert in the corner. Colby in the lane. Gets it out of there to back to Colby. Colby for three. No good. Rebound Licking. Foul on the backcourt by the Bears. Colby foul.
I think that's his fault. Well, Licking did a good job there. The Bears are trying to get something from the three-point line, and Licking's doing a good job as pressuring us on the outside, right? Especially with Scotty on the bench. They're really doing a good job pressuring us outside. It's made it hard for us to get that open three, but
just nobody open. Nobody open to take that shot. Osborne's getting ready to go and come back in. Shot is up and good by Wilson again. Wilson at the free throw line makes it a 10-point game. Scotty Osborne checks in. They think it's going to be a 24-point margin, though.
No, they've been able to win their first one this year.
Yeah. 11-point lead as he makes both of them 61-50. Bears bring it back the other way. Work the perimeter, trying to get inside. Colby takes it to the basket and scores. Makes it 61-52 with a minute 30 left to go in the ball game. Timeout is called. We'll keep it right here.
Well, Bears called timeout so they can sub, get some other people in maybe on this foul situation. Walton and Talbot come in, two quicker guys.
Trying to maybe create a turnover. Got to create a turnover or a foul.
Well, you think if we can keep from it, we won't really have, of course, won't really have a turnover there. But I don't know if we want to foul these guys or not. Of course, you've got to. But, they were just pretty common from the free throw line, Larry, until the fourth quarter. That fourth quarter
just stepped up.
And made that many in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know who you kick the foul when they don't miss. So
hard to do. Yeah, it's hard to pick it. You don't want to foul Swan. He's perfect.
Coach Forrest comes over looking at the book and says, "Foul. Good luck with that."
Yeah.
I guess when you see a situation like that, you look for somebody who's just in the game that hasn't played much, or you know.
Yeah, and they're not there. He's got all of his starters still in there. He's got Nicholson. He's got Wilson Murray. He's got Quick. And the Bears follow Garrett Duncan. He's relatively new guy in the game.
And Bears have none of the post players in. We're up basically all guards here trying to get a turnover on the press.
All right, here we go. Flicking to inbound, do so to Nicholson. The Bears are trying to work it out. Nicholson gets it across the timeline. He's fouled by Walton. And Walton is the right guy to commit the foul. We'll see if it works out on the other end with Nicholson. He's got 2 shots up there.
He's 5 for 6 from the line. So at least we did find somebody to miss one.
Down to 1:23 left to go in the game. Nicholson makes the first one, makes it a 10-point game again, 62-52. Bears switch now on this offense-defense thing.
Yeah, got our 2 quote-unquote big guys in there now.
Nicholson's second shot is good as well, so they are making their free throws down the stretch. 63-52. Bears back the other way. These Bears just running out of time. Quick 3 from Dudridge is no good. Rebound Licking. That pretty well puts the nail on it there. Murray down the other way. Ball is on the floor loose. Bears pick it up. And the Bears, Jonah Smith takes it to the baseline, pulls up, shoots, in and out, no good. Rebound is up, no good. Rebound fought for, still fought for, and it's a jump ball.
Good hustle by both teams there.
There was. See Licking's ball. Talbert and Walton come in. Henley and Osborne come out on the defense-offense switch. Bears will press them full court.
Suns is not the inbounds pass we can.
No such luck. Nicholson trying to get it across the timeline, does. And Licking in the full court is fouled. They foul Quick this time, Caden Quick. He'll go to the free throw line with 36 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Dudridge picked up his 4th foul.
You wouldn't happen to know who the Bears play next, would you? The schedule? I don't even remember. So
we'll know here in a minute.
Shot is up and good by Quick. Makes it 64-52. That's the last foul was on Dudridge, his 4th. Second shot is no good. Inbound Bears. Colby with the ball. Goes in the lane. Gets it out to Talbert. Shoots a quick 3. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound Licking. And Colby steals it. Colby over to Dudridge. Quick 3 is short. Rebound Licking. And we're down to counting seconds now. I think the Bears are just going to let it run out, maybe.
I would think. Good effort by the Bears.
Good effort by the Bears. Down to 5 seconds. And that's going to do it. Final here from the Willow Springs and Mumford Gym is the Wildcats 64, the Willow Springs Bears 52, but the Bears made a ball game of it. Wow, you can expect me to read that?
You make it bigger. There you go. I think it's Plato.
Plato here on Friday night, it looks like. So we'll have that game for you. It'll be our next broadcast here on KUKAU. Once again, the Bears lose at 64-52, but do play a real spirited game against a number 9 rated Class 3A team, Licking Wildcats, with their 7 seniors in the ball game. Coach Wilson's going to get mic'd up here, so if we can get the old coach to relinquish the microphone, we'll have a visit with Coach Wilson. Coach, good ball game, good game plan. Came out against the Licking Wildcats and got off to a nice start.
We did. We came ready to play. I was proud of the kids. Didn't expect anything less. First home game, and they were looking forward to it. So I didn't expect anything less.
they got out to the lead, but you could just feel the momentum changing a little bit there in the second quarter as the Wildcats forced us into some turnovers, started making some turnovers, and they started making some shots. This is a good-looking Wildcat team.
Yeah, they didn't force us into any turnovers. We turned over ourselves. Yeah. They didn't have to put a whole lot. They didn't put a whole lot of pressure on us. We turned it over some, and then when they got away from us, we turned it over 4 times in a row without more than one person guarding us. So that's what we've got to fix.
Yeah, we got to fix and not making excuses, but they've got 7 seniors on their team, and we're playing 2 seniors, or 1 senior, a junior, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen.
Yeah, he's got a Coach Glasgow does a really good job. He's been there 10 years, and they're seniors. You're only as good as your seniors, and I've got some pretty good ones, but his was really good tonight, and they showed their senior leadership. They got a little foul trouble, and they played through it. Didn't have anybody foul out. And, they made free throws, so
they did.
They got a good ball club.
Yeah, down the stretch in that fourth quarter, I think they were 12 out of 12 at 1 point from the free throw line, and they did what they had to do to win the game. But I did like the intensity of the Bears, and thought the intensity was there, and they're coming along.
Yeah, we are. We're coming along. We played 2 really good quarters, the first and third quarter, beat them in both those quarters. But then our other 2 combined them together, and they beat us in the second and the fourth quarter, combining our score in each quarter. So we've got to be able to put together 4 quarters, and moral victories stink. I'm not into moral victories. I feel like I've told these kids and told them, and I've told the coach, I think we got Megan's a pretty good team, but at some point we've got to figure it out and be able to run some offense and against people that are going to guard us, and be able to do some things and not have as many breakdowns on both ends of the floor. And I'm getting tired of the moral victories in practice either. When we can try, hey, we look really, really good when we're dry running with no defense out there. For some reason, we put defense out there, and we're not getting it done for a whole game. But we'll get better, and then kids are working hard. They are. We'll get better. They're playing hard, and they're trying. That's the thing. They're getting after it. So we'll be okay.
I really like the play of the freshman Scotty Osborne inside tonight. I thought he just really did a remarkable job.
Well, he 2 seniors up. He just. He did. He just flat out took it to him, and they couldn't stop him. He got one big kid in foul trouble, and we got the other one in foul trouble, trying to game block shots. So he played really well on the offensive end of the floor.
That's got to give you some just a twinge of excitement about what's yet to come for these Bears.
Oh yeah, it's a long season. We're 4 games in. We're 2-2. And
played 3 state-ranked teams.
We played 3 state-ranked teams. That's where we want to be.
Yeah.
We want to get to that point where we feel like we can be state-ranked. Maybe not by this year, end of the year, or anything. But that's what you're trying to. You want to play the best and beat the best, and compete against the best. And we're close. Once we learn, like I said, once we learn how to run some offense against man pressure, we're going to be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next game up, Plato.
Next game up, Plato. They got one really good big kid inside. I watched him play Norwood 2 or 3 weeks ago, right before Thanksgiving, I think, and he's a nice player. Big 6'4" kid, big wide body, can shoot it, got good range. Got a couple guards that shoot the ball well. So, pretty good bunch. We'll have our hands full there again also.
That's here, though, on the home court Friday night.
So we'll be ready again. We have a good crowd tonight. Hope they'll keep coming back out and watching some more.
You bet. Coach Wilson, always good. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Coach Wilson of the Willow Springs Bears stopping by after the big game here between the Licking Wildcats and the Willow Springs Bears. The Bears give them all they could handle for 3 quarters, but Licking kind of got away with it in the fourth quarter and go ahead and win it by a score of 64-52, I believe was the final score in the ball game as the Bears dropped to 2-2 on the year. Go ahead and review the scoring for you here for the Licking Wildcats, victorious as they were. Licking Wildcats were led in scoring by G.T. Nicholson. He had 17 points, but he had 15 of those in the first half. His